Women's Health Specialist began in 1975 in Chico, California. The first decade, our biggest opposition was from organized medicine. OBGYNs were very threatened by the women's health movement, of which we were part, because we, as women, were questioning medical practices. And out of that came the concept of women's health in women's hands. We thought that women should have control over their medical decision-making and their bodies. The second decade, we caught the wind of the anti-abortion movement, because women's health has always had abortion as part of necessary procedure. The anti-abortion people were very against both the fact that we were feminists and the fact that we provided abortions.
So we had clinic arsons, violence and intimidation and harassment against clients that would come into the health center. But what we have done now is really emerged as a cornerstone in all of our communities.
Well, when we started, the condition of women's lives was such that there was a lot of women who had unnecessary hysterectomy. Abortion was not available, or it was available without any kind of medical support. You couldn't get birth control when we started in many, many areas.
Women's Health Specialist has 4 clinic sites in the North State, one in Chico, one in Sacramento, one in Redding, and one in Santa Rosa. Women's Health Specialist provides an array of services surrounding reproductive health care. We offer well woman services, we offer birth control, we offer abortion care, and we have a program for adoption, the Adoption Choices of Northern California, and we do prenatal referrals.
We also have a speakers bureau where we go out into the community and do speaking engagements for different community agencies and events.
In my outreach position, I am involved with many different community programs and organizations. We go out in the community, share about Women's Health Specialist services, and empower the community with our knowledge and what we can offer.
The Women's Health Specialist is unique in that it offers clients an opportunity to increase their knowledge about their own reproductive health care.
We want women to be able to come in and guilt-free, shame-free, come into the health center and ask for the things that have been on their mind. And our goal is that they leave with much more information than they came with, and information that they can use for the rest of their lives.
When clients come into Women's Health Specialists, they can expect a very unique experience. We demystify the entire process, whether women are coming for pap smears or abortion care. We explain exactly what's going on and what they can expect.
By going to Women's Health Specialists, you can expect to feel comfortable, to feel safe. It's very warm and inviting. I feel like the information they give me is specific to me, and my information is accurate and confidential.
When a woman comes to a Women's Health Specialist, she gets to hold her chart the whole time. We have no secrets from the women, and we want them to know everything we know.
And so it becomes more a team approach. The patient is helping us help them. We will tell her everything that's going to happen. We will solicit her input. We will encourage her to learn more about what's going on. We will give her information. We'll include her as part of the care.
A client can expect to be treated with respect, with dignity, and to be listened to.
It's important to ask people if they have any questions about what I'm telling them, and it's important for them to have all the information needed.
Women's Health Specialists really articulate the needs and advocate well for women, particularly, in my opinion, underserved women that don't always have a voice around the table.
When we started, we never thought that just being a clinic was adequate, because there's too much work to be done. And we had a bigger vision, and that's for the full reproductive and health and civil rights of all people. Women's Health Specialists, with the Federation of Feminist Women's Health Centers, has written A New View of a Woman's Body and How to Stay Out of the Gynecologist's Office.
That has really made huge changes in the whole concept of women as normal and healthy. Getting a speculum or coming to a women-controlled clinic and getting to talk directly with other women and have that information shared without an agenda, that's really powerful. And that's where we've had huge impact on our whole culture.
I feel like Women's Health Specialist is the front line for women's rights. I feel like we are able to get right down to the women who need the information, who need the guidance.
Women's Health Specialist is a voice for women because above all, they very clearly and very loudly tell women that their bodies are their own and that their choices are their own and that those choices can be made in an environment that is respectful and non-judgmental and full of information.
When Women's Health Specialist talks about women's health in women's hands, we're talking about empowering women and men to make choices about their health care.
When a woman comes in, for instance, for an annual exam and she's having a pap smear, we allow women to look at her cervix during that exam, which is not something that you'll find at other places.
We want women to not be ashamed to advocate for themselves and not be ashamed to look at their bodies and understand what's normal and really reclaim their bodies.
I'm on the board of Women's Health Specialists because they changed my life. They revolutionized the way I see my body. They empowered me to look and to see and to cherish my body and who I am. And that changed my life, And I will forever be a supporter of the health center.
I strongly support Women's Health Specialists because they have proven over their many years of existence that they are truly here to serve the needs of women in our community.
I feel like the health center is more relevant now than maybe it's ever been.
I believe that Women's Health Specialists is on the front line of where women's health is going. They certainly have been on the front line of where we've been.
We are basically very much the same as when we started. Our roots are very deep in our philosophy. Our mission has never changed. And I think the fact that we do really work towards self-determination for all women is something that is authentic to who we are.
औरत दी अपनी सेहत उसदे अपने हत्थां विच.
La salud de las mujeres están en las manos de las mujeres.
औरत की अपनी सेहत उसके अपने हाथों में.
Women's health in women's hands.
Is it an